I have been every voice.
You are the chosen one! Anakin! Anakin!
This is where the fun begins.
Inside your head.
Hello my dear friends and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. So as of late I've been making quite a few Bad Batch videos on the channel, so do let me know if you guys are enjoying them. I do love the series and it's amazing to finally have some new Star Wars content to get excited about. In the same vein, today we're going to be talking about Omega because we do have a bit of news, or rather a leak. So I want you guys to think back to the first trailer that we got for the Bad Batch. Omega was seen holding a bow. Many Star Wars fans assumed that this bow was indeed a Night Sister energy bow, but it turns out it's not. Yesterday, Hot Topic previewed their upcoming Bad Batch t-shirts, and on one of them, we do see a much clearer image of Omega holding the bow. It's a lot bulkier than you would expect, but it's not a Night Sister bow, rather more similar to a Zygerian weapon. The Zygerians were a humanoid feline species from Zygeria. They built a powerful empire by selling their slaves until the Jedi of the Republic went to war with them and outlawed it. The Zygerians attempted to openly revive their slave trade when they allied with the Confederacy of Independent Systems, and they are going to appear in the Bad Batch at some point, so there will be a tie-in as to how Omega gets hold of this bow. So that was just a really interesting little leak, and we will find out in the show what it means. Now the second thing that we're going to be talking about today is Omega's head amulet, the Kamino one that she took off in a very emotional moment in episode 2 Cut and Run. I think it's very worth speculating the significance of it, and I do have a couple of theories. If you notice in the Bad Batch premiere, the first episode, wherever Omega went within the Kamino facility, Nala Se always seemed to know where to find her. I believe it's because this jewel contains a sort of tracking device that enables Nala Se to find Omega. This would also explain why the Kaminoans, who don't usually allow personal belongings to the majority of clones, would indeed allow Omega to have such a nice piece of jewellery. The other day I also pointed out that Wrecker's stuffed toy, who's called Lula, and the fancier barracks that the Bad Batch have also highlights that clones of significance are treated better than the rest, and Omega definitely fits into that category. As Cut Lawquane pointed out in episode 2, Omega does have a purpose. This much is true, but the question is, what is that purpose, and is it more sinister than we think? My next theory, what if the amulet is a Force inhibitor? Many of us have speculated that she could be linked to Palpatine in some way, which would explain the hairstyle. What if she's a Force-sensitive clone who has a Force inhibitor that prevents her from tapping into those abilities? And a further question, what if Omega is programmed in a way that, just like the clones, when a version of Order 66 is initiated, she goes rogue? We could see Order 67, for example, that could end up being, you know, some kind of plan to destroy the Bad Batch. So I guess the question is tragedy awaiting us in this series? Whatever Omega's purpose is, it seems pretty clear that it was not to serve Palpatine's new empire. Nala Se, who claimed the young female clone was her medical assistant, aided the Bad Batch in escaping her ward. There's certainly a connection there between the Kaminoan and the girl. It's one so strong that Nala Se acted to ensure the safety and survival of the clone. All I can say is I really hope her purpose is not as ominous as her name may suggest. Let me know your thoughts of this and all of today's video in the comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, to all of that good stuff down below, and I will see you in the next one. And just quickly guys, I want to point out that I do now have playlists where I group my videos by category so you can binge watch videos by topic. For example, all of the Mandalorian breakdowns are categorized, the Book of Boba Fett news updates, Bad Batch videos, and so on. So check those out in the playlist section when you click on my channel name. I'm Star Wars Meg, wishing you all a phenomenal rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.